Once upon a time, the north wind and the sun were watching the earth from the sky. These two mighty forces of nature began a friendly debate. The north wind, blowing a cold breeze, said proudly to the sun, "I am stronger than you. Just watch me shake the earth with a single powerful gust." The sun smiled gently and replied, "Strength is not always about brute force. Warmth and gentleness can also achieve great things." The north wind dismissed the sun's words and proposed a challenge. They decided to see who could make a traveler remove his coat. Soon a traveler appeared, walking along the road wrapped in a thick coat to shield himself from the chilly early spring air. Seeing the traveler, the north wind thought it was the perfect chance to prove his strength. "Let me go first and make him take off his coat." The north wind took a deep breath, mustered all his power, and blew fiercely at the traveler. Cold winds swept across the fields. The traveler, feeling the icy wind, instinctively pulled his coat tighter to keep the cold out. Realizing that the traveler wasn't taking off his coat, the north wind blew even harder. The wind grew stronger and stronger. However, no matter how fiercely the wind howled, the traveler only held his coat tighter, becoming more determined not to let go. Eventually, the north wind grew exhausted, panting heavily. Yet, the traveler's coat remained firmly on his body. The north wind had to admit his strategy had failed. The sun, watching quietly, smiled and said, "Now it's my turn. Let me try." The sun began to shine gently, spreading warm rays of light over the traveler and bringing him a sense of comfort. The traveler gradually felt the warmth, and a relaxed smile appeared on his face, as if the bitter cold had disappeared. As the sun's rays grew warmer, the traveler started to feel a little hot. He loosened his tightly wrapped coat. The sun didn't rush to increase the heat, but continued to shine with steady, gentle warmth. Finally, the traveler became so warm that he couldn't help but take off his coat, draping it over his shoulder as he walked on cheerfully. The sun smiled and turned to the north wind, saying softly, "It seems that gentleness can also achieve the goal, sometimes more effectively than force." The north wind had to admit that the sun's approach was indeed more successful, and learned an important lesson. This story teaches us that forceful methods are not always the best. Sometimes warmth and kindness can achieve results more easily and effectively.